My cheesy onion soup is a perfect way to celebrate autumn as the days draw in. This is a homage to the French onion soup, but there's a few things that we do in this country that are so good. I'm really proud of bread and cheese and a few little kind of hacks for flavour. So slice up 2 kilos of onions, red or white, it doesn't matter. Without being kind of too boring or geeky, if you slice an onion, it tastes different when you cook it to if you chop an onion. And if you chop it coarse, it tastes different than if you chop it small. And if you roast it whole in the skin, it tastes different to if you roast it whole without the skin. So, like, that's cool, right? So we cut it this way. It's just sweeter and more delicious. So, I'm gonna use a lovely casserole-style pan, medium-high heat. Go in with some olive oil, a couple of tablespoons. I'll take a knob of butter. This looks generous, but I'm making quite a lot of soup, right? This is gonna be enough for like 8, maybe even 10 portions. And then garlic. Take 6 cloves, we'll slice these up. As soon as this lovely butter is sizzling away, get the garlic in there. I don't want any colour on this garlic. You just want to bring out those sweet flavours. And then I'm going to go in with the onions, and lots of them. It's going to look like too much, but you have to trust me. We need to access the natural sugars in this incredible vegetable, and that requires a little time, right? So we want to soften these, and then as the moisture starts to cook away, we start to fry, and then we start to caramelise. I'm going to turn the heat up now, season it with some salt and some pepper, fairly generously. And then I want to take another little bit of inspiration from the French and have a bouquet garni, which is like a little bunch of herbs. So take a little bit of sage, thyme, rosemary. You could have a little bay leaf in there. Grab some string and tie it up, or you can buy them like this. That little bunch of herbs is going to give incredible fragrance and flavour. Turn the heat down to medium. And I am going to cook this down for about 40 minutes. But instead of losing all of this moisture, you can see the steam, right? I want to keep it. So I'm going to make a little lid. This is what the French would call a cartouche. But this bit of paper is folded in half, and then folded in half again, and then again. Measure up to the centre of your pan. Slice off the end. Take the tip of your knife and just do a little cross like that. And let a little bit of steam come through. So if I put our little cartouche on top, or if you don't want to do that, use a lid, a jar. So what's that going to do? It's going to keep it wetter for longer. We're going to release more sugars, get more caramelization, more colour, more flavour. So that's how you cheat out epic flavour. So I'm going to cook this for 20 minutes with the cartouche paper on top, and then I'll rip it off, and then I'll caramelize it for 20 minutes, and then I'll show you what to do next. I've just given it a little stir every now and again. If you look in the bottom of the pan, it's actually those brownings that are going to give this broth, this soup, the most beautiful dark colour. So to help get all those sticky bits off the bottom, add a little beer. A British IPA, 300 mils, not too much. And I'm going to turn the heat up now and cook all that beer away. Now we're going to go in with the stock. I'm going to use a chicken stock. 2.5 litres goes in. Let that simmer for like 5 or 10 minutes. And then let's get onto the bread. I'm going to go for quite brave, kind of 2-centimetre slices. When I say brave, I mean like chunky, rustic. I find that if I toast it, I get deeper flavours. And this is not a garnish. This is part of the ingredients. That little bouquet garni on a leash has done its work. We'll get loads of lovely fragrance from that. You all right, Conker? Mate, sadly, you're not going to be able to enjoy this. Sorry, dude. Next time. And hopefully, I haven't burnt my toast. I'm going to take a little bit of butter for deliciousness. I'm then going to bring in another friend, English mustard. And then, amazing British farmhouse cheeses. You can use any one or two or three that you like. Things that are going to ooze really nicely. You want just enough cheese to sort of generously top your toast. Just use what you love. Use your little toasty barges to float on this beautiful sea of onion. And you want to submerge the bread, and you want them to be soft, but you want the top to kind of gratinate and go beautiful. I didn't think I had enough cheese, so I added just a little bit more. And then last but not least, a little Worcestershire sauce. And now, turn it off and get this under the grill for like 5, maybe 10 minutes until it's just golden, crispy, oozy and delicious. Heaven. Just look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. A homage to the fine, humble onion. Bang in season right now. Let's have a little portion up. I am very, very excited about this. Amazing colour. A beautiful, oozy slice of that good stuff. Extra virgin olive oil over the top. Let's have a little try. A nice wodge of those onions. They're so soft. Effortless to eat. Mmm. So good. Even though that bread's been toasted and it's quite robust, when it sits in that lovely broth, it absorbs it all and it just softens. This is a brilliant soup to kick off the beginning of autumn. Whether you're growing onions or just down the markets and supermarkets where there will be onions like you wouldn't believe, it's nice to shine a little spotlight on that lovely vegetable. What a joy.